When the Switch was first announced, since the Switch was first announced, people have been asking, where's the virtual console? Where's the virtual console? And finally, Nintendo had said, we're not doing it. We're doing the Nintendo Switch Online thing instead. A lot of people are unhappy about that. I'm not going to talk about the Nintendo Switch Online right now, although I will say that it's very disappointing. It's very disappointing. But what I am going to talk about is Virtual Console. And Virtual Console in the era of the Nintendo Switch seems to have been replaced. It seems to have been replaced by collections. And Virtual Console is not just about Nintendo games. And Nintendo games are coming out on the NES app, which you can only get if you are a Nintendo Switch Online subscriber. However, third-party stuff has been steadily coming out for quite a while now through collections or remasters. Games like, or not games like, there's a publisher, I think it's called Hamster. They've been doing a lot of the old Neo Geo stuff. Like there's tons of old Neo Geo games you can buy on the Switch for, I think it's like $6 a piece. I'm not sure. I haven't bought any of those. Then there's the collections that have been coming out from third-party companies. Like Capcom brought out the Fighter beat 'em up. They also brought out the Mega Man collection, Mega Man Collection 2, Mega Man X Collection, Mega Man X Collection 2. Sega brought out a collection. We had SNK bring a collection. And now Bandai Namco has registered a bunch of trademarks for games like Battle City, Warp Man, The Final Lap, Family Pinball, and Arantaru Densentu, which translates to Dragon Spirit, The New Legend. Now, it is possible that these games are something that's going to be released through the Nintendo Switch Online app, which I think that I would prefer because I already pay for that, and that would mean that I would get these games for free. Or it could mean that we might get a Bandai Namco collection. Now, actually, now that I think about it, I think I have a Namco collection on my Switch. So let me go. I'm just looking on my Switch real quick to make sure. I'm 99% sure that they already have a Namco collection. It might mean that Namco collection could get updated. Yeah, it's called Namco Museum. Software is not on the console. Oh, I didn't install it right now. But Namco Museum, you can see it right there. If you're watching the video, Namco Museum. So there's already a Namco Museum. That's the one that has the multiplayer Pac-Man game, which is really, really fun. So there's a couple ways that this could happen. These could be games that are going to be patched as DLC to Namco Museum. These could be a new collection that comes out, or this could be something that's coming to the Nintendo Switch Online Nintendo Entertainment System app. And right now, there's no way to know. I am hoping, fingers crossed, that it just comes to the app because that means it's free for me. But if it's coming as its own bundle, I think that there's going to be a lot more companies that do this. And my question for you, because I always like to ask you guys questions. I love getting your feedback and hearing what you guys think. My question for you is, what company would you like to see a collection from? It's clear that Nintendo is really focusing on their NES titles. So don't worry about who owns the rights. Don't worry about who, like what system it's from. I'm just curious, what company, what third-party company would you like to see collections from for the Nintendo Switch? Dasme in chat says he would like to see Midway. What games were those? I'm trying to think of Midway. All I can think of is Pinball for some reason. Let me know. I would personally like to see Konami. I would love to see some Castlevania stuff. because I loved the original Castlevania games. Actually, I think the Nintendo Entertainment System Classic, which I don't have hooked up right now, I think this has a Castlevania game on it, but I can't remember. Pakio would like to see a Mortal Kombat uh, um, combo. Not combo. What's the word that I'm looking for? Bundle. A Mortal Kombat bundle. That would be cool. We do have Capcom put out a Street Fighter 30th anniversary, which had like all of the old Street Fighter games on it. Lego Lawyer would like to see Cruisin'. So we had like Cruisin' USA, Cruisin' Europe. Those are really good ideas. So those are just a few ideas. Okay, so Dasme replied from Midway. It was Spy Hunter, Joust, Rampage, Mortal Kombat, Narc, Total Carnage, Smash TV. Man, I can't believe that I forgot that was Midway. I was a huge fan of Rampage when I was a kid. My brothers and I would play Rampage, I believe, on our... I can't remember if it was the Super Nintendo or the Nintendo Entertainment System, but we really had fun playing Rampage. That game was really good. So let me know, what companies do you want to make a bundle for the Nintendo Switch? Don't worry about whether or not it's something that could happen. Just what do you want? What is your wish list? Let me know.